Nowadays you see it all over TikTok and Instagram. What zodiac sign is blank?
Don't look at me!
You also see those lame quizzes on BuzzFeed. Take this quiz regarding this topic and we'll guess your zodiac sign. Wait, does anyone still visit BuzzFeed? Come on guys, it's 2023. Anyway, you might have been asked, what's your sign on a first date? Everyone should know the answer to this question, even if you don't believe in astrology.
You believe in astrology?
A little bit,
And what makes you say that?
because I can see the stars.
The zodiac is divided into the following 12 signs: Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Each sign occupies 30 degrees of celestial longitude and roughly corresponded to the astronomical constellations with the same name. And if you choose to believe in it, each astrology zodiac signs are the portion of the zodiac occupied by the sun at the moment of your birth, and your essential traits are supposed to be associated with them and their planetary rulers. To us, it's a bunch of malarkey.
So this idea is a bunch of malarkey, what we're talking about here.
But as a coaster nerd and having just celebrated my birthday last week, it got me thinking about astrology and the fact that I've never seen a BuzzFeed quiz or anything else on social media try to pair each zodiac sign with a roller coaster. So today, we're gonna do just that. These are the roller coasters for all 12 signs of the zodiac. As a Leo, I can be pretty self-centered, so let's just pretend like I'm not. And we'll first look at what comes right after Leo, which is Virgo. If your birthday falls between August 23rd and September 22nd, this is you. Virgos are described as reliable, logical, practical, and systematic in their approach to life. They're also perfectionists. And since Virgo is also known as the maiden or goddess, we can't think of a better coaster for this sign than Wonder Woman Flight of Courage at Six Flags Magic Mountain, which opened in 2022. Rocky Mountain Construction took their highly successful Jersey Devil coaster and perfected its design by adding a few more hills and turns to the end of an already incredible layout, as well as increasing the height of the first drop to give it more speed. In the small class of second generation RMC single rail coasters, it doesn't get any better than Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. Next up is Libra, which falls on the dates between September 23rd and October 22nd. But this one isn't as easy. Libra is an air sign represented by the scales and is fixated on balance and harmony. It looks like we're gonna need a smooth coaster with a lot of airtime and positive G's for this one. I've got it. Goliath at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Just kidding. It brings the positive G's, and it's smooth, but it only has one airtime moment, and even that is highly debated amongst coaster enthusiasts. What we need is a coaster with a lot of airtime, which is why Skyrush is the Libra of roller coasters. Skyrush has airtime so good it hurts. But unlike the 1982 John Mellencamp song, this one doesn't hurt so good. It hurts so bad. Just like my ex, who is also a Libra. You're a Scorpio if your birthday is between October 23rd and November 21st. Known as the horn dogs of the zodiac, they'll most definitely rock you like a hurricane. And while Scorpio would rather ride other people than roller coasters,
Am I a fun-loving Sagittarius or a sexy Scorpio?
the coaster we've picked is so obvious we didn't even have to look at Scorpio's traits to choose this one. Represented by their celestial spirit animal, the scorpion, Scorpio's roller coaster can be no other than Scorpion at Busch Gardens, Tampa, designed by Anton Schwarzkopf and opened in 1980. Sagittarius, those born between November 22nd through December 21st, are unique with a dynamic blend of passion and curiosity. Represented by the Centaur Archer, we feel the only coaster that accurately describes this is Apollo's Chariot at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Designed by Bolliger and Mabillard and opened in 1999, Apollo is the god of archery and isn't afraid to explore expansive terrain and seek answers in places, using his chariot, others wouldn't dare to venture. To us, this sounds like B&M's first hypercoaster. And on an interesting note, Fabio, who was the first rider at Media Day for Apollo's Chariot, is a Pisces, one of the worst matches for a Sagittarius. No wonder he took a bird to the face. The next sign in the zodiac is Capricorn. Represented by the sea goat, our initial thought was coaster at Goats on the Roof, an alpine coaster near Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. But after doing more research on this sign, we've chosen X2 at Six Flags Magic Mountain to represent Capricorn. Capricorns are said to age backwards, and X2, designed by Aerodynamics, begins by going backwards up a 175-foot tall lift hill. Capricorns are also fearless, and X2 is still the only roller coaster that continues to scare us to this day. X2 is quite literally the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And if you needed any more reasons, Capricorns are born between December 22nd and January 19th, and X2 opened as X on January 12, 2002. Then we have Aquarius for those born between January 20th and February 18th. Despite being represented by the water bearer and having aqua in the name, Aquarius is actually an air sign. Therefore, the only logical choice is the hybrid water ride / airtime filled roller coaster Aquaman Power Wave at Six Flags Over Texas, which was designed by Mach Rides. Aquarians are also known for being preoccupied, which causes them to be frequently late, which further solidifies Aquaman Power Wave as an Aquarius. The ride was announced in August of 2019 with a planned debut in 2020, but then it was pushed to 2022 and finally opened in 2023. This one fits like a glove. Pisces are those with birthdays between February 19th and March 20th, and perhaps the most difficult zodiac sign to pinpoint as a roller coaster. Represented by two fish and ruled by Neptune, Pisces have an energy that is like that of an ocean, magical, mysterious, and often scary. The only coaster that we can think of that comes close is Manta at SeaWorld Orlando, a flying coaster designed by B&M and opened in 2009. Manta has dual loading stations which closely represents the two fish, and is themed to an ocean mammal. It's a bit of a stretch, but there's not that many coasters themed to fish, let alone two of them. Let's just move to some easier ones here. Aries is up next. Like Scorpio, this one is kinda self-explanatory. Those born between March 21st and April 19th are represented by the Ram. So Aries is easily Rampage at Alabama Adventure and Splash Adventure, a woody coaster designed by Larry Bill of Custom Coasters International and opened in 1998. And while Rampage has nothing to do with the male sheep aside from the first three letters, we're gonna say this. Aries are also one of the horniest signs. Just look at these horns. Which takes us into Taurus, which are birthdays from April 20th until May 20th. They're an earth sign represented by the bull. Taurus is without a doubt El Toro at Six Flags Great Adventure, a prefabricated wooden coaster designed by Intamin and opened in 2006, and closed in 2021, reopened and closed again in 2022, and then reopened again in 2023. Sounds like the relationship history of one of my friends, who's a Taurus. El Toro literally translates to the bull, so this one really isn't up for debate. And now, the zodiac sign that already exists as a roller coaster name and theme, and honestly was kind of the inspiration for this video. Gemini is, well, Gemini at Cedar Point. Symbolized by the Celestial Twins, the roller coaster version of Gemini is a twin racing hybrid coaster by Aerodynamics, where red and blue trains have been dueling each other along its twin tracks since June 17, 1978. Yet another nod to the ride's name and theme, since Gemini are born between May 21st and June 20th. The other Chris who works on this channel is a Cancer, not literally, because his birthday falls between June 21st and July 22nd. Happy very belated birthday, other Chris.
Thank you, sir.
And boy, do I have the perfect gift for you. Are you ready? Cancer is Maverick at Cedar Point.
Why?
Because Cancer is represented by the crab and Maverick is red like a crab. And like Cancer, it's moody, meaning it has a lot of downtime.
Yeah, that tracks. But I wish there was a better choice.
Nope, sorry, it's Maverick. Even Tom Cruise is a Cancer. Maverick the coaster does stink, but at least it's better than the other one I thought of, Lucy's Krabby Cabbies at California's Great America.
Good point. I'll allow it.
Hey, would you look at that? We're finally back to me! At last! Leo! Born between July 23rd and August 22nd, Leos are represented by the lion. Roar! So, this could very well have been the lion side of Gwazi at Busch Gardens, Tampa. But, like me, it was falling apart and nobody liked it anymore. So we must move to a different coaster in the same park, Kumba, which opened in 1993. This sitting coaster, designed by Bolliger and Mabillard, was named for the distant roar of the King of the Jungle. And I can't think of a better coaster to represent my larger-than-life personality.
Good, baby, very good.
Alright guys, that's gonna do it for the 12 roller coasters of the Zodiac. The only really difficult one to choose was Pisces. Can you think of a better coaster to represent Pisces than Manta at SeaWorld Orlando? Let us know in the comments below. And also let us know what sign you are and if we chose a good coaster to represent you. If not, what coaster would you change it to and why? If you enjoyed this silly video, please give it a like and support ACN by subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, as well as turning on notifications for new uploads. We're slowly approaching 10,000 subscribers, so your likes, shares, and comments help us grow the channel and are greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.